My dear brothers, sisters, elders, and youngsters, one of the natural innate features of every human being is that he or she loves to be in a situation that they can follow footsteps of those that they look up to. Hence, younger siblings will look up to older siblings. Therefore, we have children and youngsters that will look up to athletes. You have people in every field that will always seek motivation. They will seek a pathway through those who have come before them and have already tread the path. They were the trailblazers of that path. This is natural within us. A human being is called insan, which comes from the root letters of uns. Uns, which means to seek compassion, to seek a sense of love, to seek relevance, where a human being is seeking this throughout his life, from every juncture of his life, as a child, as he grows older, when he becomes a young adult, when he becomes an adult, and so on and so forth. And in this journey, or on this journey, this human being is seeking to be relevant by following those who he thinks or who she thinks will be able to allow them to be successful in their fields. My dear friends, the first question that we ask ourselves is, who are we supposed to be following? And what are the conditions that they must fulfill and they must have within themselves to be worthy of us seeing, them to be those that we can follow, those that we can emulate, those that we can bring into our lives, in our children's lives, in our families' lives. One is to follow someone because they're an athlete, so you also want to be an athlete. We can accept that. Another is to follow someone because Allah has given them a mastery in a certain field of maybe a specific niche of work. If it's management, if it's marketing, if it's IT, we will also accept that. The other is to implement someone's lifestyle into our life, not based upon a niche, but because we actually wish to earn and to abide and to approve those characteristics in our own lives. So it's not a niche that we're following that lifestyle, we're following that mentality, we're following that perspective, we're following that pedagogy and methodology of living. My dear friends, the condition that the Prophet ﷺ gave us, that if we wish to follow someone, as all human beings need to do, this is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran speaks about following people and living our lives like other people who have already come before us. أُولَٰئِكَ الَّذِينَ هَدَاهُمُ اللَّهُ فَبِهُدَاهُ مُقْتَدِي. Where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that these were people, referring to the prophets and the companions, that lived a life in which Allah had guided them. So as human beings, we always seek to follow people. He then says, فَبِهُدَاهُ مُقْتَدِي. Follow these people.